at number 7. Infamous. Now, this game is a really cool game. I mean, it's really awesome. I really do enjoy it. Now, people keep saying, no, but Prototype is better. Okay, Prototype is one thing. Infamous is another. Okay, you can't compare the two. I mean, they're equal, but different. You have to learn to acknowledge that. You know, Infamous is pretty much about a guy who, his name is Cole McGrath, and he pretty much, it's pretty much the same situation as Prototype, but it's a little bit different. It's not that mature content. It's more of a PG-13, you know, and what happens is there's an accident, an explosion that kind of wipes out an entire city. And then a virus comes out, but when society it starts collapsing onto itself, this Cole McGrath, he steps up because the explosion actually gave him powers that allow him to manipulate electricity. So pretty much the same power Doctor Doom has from the Fantastic Four. Pretty much the same power. And you know, it's a sandbox video game too, because you get to choose if you want to do a good deed or if you want to do a bad deed. You know, and you get credits for each one. You know, and oh yeah, by the way, in Prototype, Alex Mercer's powers that he's a shapeshifter. You know, he can shape matter and all that stuff. You know, but anyway, getting back to Infamous. Infamous is a video game that I feel needs a movie. Now, who should direct it? I would like to see maybe Louis Leterrier direct it. Same guy who gave us the Transporter 1, Transporter 2, Unleashed with Jet Li. He directed The Incredible Hulk. He directed Clash of Titans. You know, good director. You know, I've seen this director do a lot of good stuff. If not him, excuse me. If not him, I would like to see Pierre Morel. Some people might not know who Pierre Morel is. Well, Pierre Morel, he directed this. He's of course directed Taken. He directed what was it? From Paris with Love. You know, with John Travolta and Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. You know, that was a cool movie. But the one movie that makes me think that he can pull an Infamous movie off is this French movie he directed called District B13. Not to be confused with District 9. District B13. District B13 is a really cool French movie with parkour and you know, free running and good fight scenes, and stars Cyril Raffaelli and David Bell. That's kind of like the Tony Hawk of parkour, you know, right there. And you know, and the reason he could direct a cool movie like Infamous, the live action Infamous, is because of District B13. Because, you know, in Infamous there's a lot of free running too, so I would like to see him direct that. You know, so as Cole McGrath, I would like to see Ben Foster. Yeah, I would like to see him. He's I mean, he's a good actor. You know, he needs an iconic role. You know, because whatever the role is, he brings it. He brought it in X-Men. He brought it in The Punisher, 310 Yuma, Pandorum, and now I haven't seen The Mechanic yet, but I heard terrible things about The Mechanic. Not acting wise, but directing wise. You know, with Simon West. Fortunately, this is the same guy who's gonna direct Expendables 2. But that's another video. Anyway, getting back to this, I would definitely like to see Ben Foster play Cole McGrath in a movie, live action movie for Infamous. Okay, so Infamous is at number 7. Now moving on to number 6. Excuse me, number 6. I was going to jump to number 5. At number 6, I have one of my a very great video game that is being really neglected in Hollywood, and that video game is Uncharted. Yeah, I've talked about Uncharted before, right? You guys know it. You guys know it. And anyway, the reason I want to talk about Uncharted is because it deserves a movie, but done right, the correct way. You know, I would like to see. I mean, everybody knows what Uncharted is. I mean, I already talked about it before. It's pretty much, I guess you could say it's the Rundown meets Indiana Jones. Pretty much just like that. You know, so it's. I would like to see this made into a movie, definitely. You know, Nathan Fillion is Nathan Drake. No question about it. I would love Nathan Fillion has to play Nathan Drake. That simple, okay? It just has to be. Anyway, that now we know who Nathan Drake is going to be played. Nathan Fillion. They share the same name. There you go. So there you go. There's your lead actor. As for director, I would like to see maybe Peter Berg do it. You know, same director who gave us the Rundown, because it's kind of that same kind of vibe to it. You know, I would like to see him bring that kind of vibe to the Rundown. No, excuse me, to Uncharted, or hell, you know, I would like to see Michael Davis direct. Some people might say, "Well, who's Michael Davis?" If you know a movie called Shoot 'Em Up, you know, with Clive Owen and Monica Bellucci and Paul Giamatti, you know, Michael Davis is director of Shoot 'Em Up. You know, and I would like to see him direct Uncharted. I mean, why not? I mean, he did a great job. Some people might say, "Oh, but what about Double Dragon?" And no, well, he was only the writer on Double Dragon. Granted, Double Dragon is a video game. I understand some people are concerned about him, you know, screwing this up, but I don't think it would screw it up. I think he learned his lesson, you know. So, yeah, I would go with number 6, Uncharted. Yeah. Okay, number 5. Number 5 is this. It's a movie that they plan on making this movie, but it ended up being District 9. You guys probably know what I'm talking about right now. That video game is Halo. That's right. Halo deserves a movie. Okay? And as for how would you go about doing it, because I know a lot of people saying, but Master Chief doesn't speak, how are we going to do that? Well, pretty much 2 ways you can do that. You can pretty much write the whole thing as if you're telling the story from a soldier point of view, not Master Chief, but a soldier who's working under Master Chief. You know, maybe, you know, cadet or something, you know, that keeps talking about Master Chief, you know, or, you know, because it can be done. It was shown on Halo Legends that it can be done. You know, so you can just take some ideas from there. As for Master Chief, well, you can just dress up anybody, because you don't know his face or his. You hear his voice every now and then. Maybe I've heard it twice, maybe. But you can pretty much dress up any guy as Master Chief. As director, well, director, I just can't think of anybody else better than Neil Blomkamp, to be honest. He was set to direct the movie. He actually directed a commercial for Halo. You know, a live action commercial for Halo. So that's why he should have gotten the job, but I guess they couldn't get a hold of the copyright rights or something, and at the end they decided not to do it. So yeah, you know, I mean, but still, I mean, I feel he should direct a Halo movie. Anyway, so yeah, it's number 5, Halo. Moving on to number 4. This is a video game that some have actually said that Halo is inspired by this next video game that I'm gonna call. It's a video game that I really like, and it deserves a movie, but a well done movie. And that video game is Metroid. That's right. Now, Metroid, pretty much everybody knows what Metroid's about, but for those of you who don't know, here it is. It's a pretty basic plot. It's about it centers around. It's kind of like the same plot of Alien, the Alien franchise, just replace Helen Ripley with Samus Aran, and replace the aliens with Metroids. Metroids are kind of like an alien that kind of have the same properties as an alien, as the alien, you know, but except for the acidy spit and the ugly face and all that. But it's kind of the same vibe of the Alien movies, you know, like Alien, Aliens, maybe Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection, not so much, but you get the idea. And as the bounty hunter Samus, who I like to see play her. Now, I know whoever he wants. I'm gonna say his choice first before I say mine. His choice is Kristanna Loken. That's right, the Terminatrix herself. You know, Kristanna Loken is she's been on, of course, Terminator 3, Resident Machines. What else? She's been in she's been in a lot of things. She was in an episode of Boy Meets World as well. I remember that vaguely back in the day. And you know, what was she in? And of course, she's right now she's doing a lot of stuff with Uwe Boll for some reason. But you know, Uwe Boll should not be allowed to touch this franchise for no reason. Uwe Boll should stay the hell away from Metroid. Okay, there was a rumor he was gonna make a movie with what's her name, Michelle Rodriguez as Samus. I was like, no. But anyway, that's not happening. It was just a rumor. Thank God. And yeah, Kristanna Loken is a good choice for Samus Aran, but she's my second choice in my opinion. My first choice is Summer Glau. Why? Because Samus is kind of like Ripley in a way. Some people might say, really, what? Well, yeah, because Samus is kind of like a bounty hunter. She hunts pirates, these creatures that kind of they're kind of like criminals. She's got to bring them in, you know. And I would like to see Summer play that role, Summer Glau. And you know, some people might disagree with that, but it's fine. But she's my number one choice. You know, kind of like they do kind of like an ode to Ripley. You know. So yeah, number 4 we have Metroid. Now at number 3 we have a video game that has is a very popular video game. I believe it's Will's favorite video game. You know, and he gave us 2 cents of how we like to see a live action be done. But I'm gonna give my 2 cents as well. You know, his 2 cents, his opinions are cool, but I got different opinions. I want to kind of give mine. You know, and anyway, now that video game is Metal.